Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. We are behind. We'll get caught up this week, y'all. No sweat, no stress. All right. Bottom line is we are in full swing of spring cleaning. And when I say full swing, I'm talking military hardcore cleaning. Okay. Everything is getting labels. Bins are being purchased. I have spent enough money to purchase at least, I think I've lost count, 48 new bins, y'all. And they are 12 quart size. You'll be seeing that here in the future. I'll be talking more about that. We will be getting our budget this week online for you all. Apologies, but I am stretched as thin as humanly possible. This plate that I have put everything on is like a 5-tier plate right now. I am just snowed in, overloaded, and rolling forward. So we have moved into an 8.5 by 11 happy planner version of a planner for y'all. Now, I did purchase some pieces, as I mentioned in a previous video. I talked a little bit more about my happy planner version that we have moved into. And we have purchased a couple extra pieces as well on Etsy through small business Etsy shops who have happy printable layout pages that are undated. I am all about the undated version because if I skip a week or something happens, I don't want my pages to go to waste. It has always been with me undated material. I need that in my life. My life is very busy and it's about to explode. So with that being said, I just wanted to show you, we are going to be working on the budget this week. We will bring that to you. I've already paid my March bills. I am already spending money like water. I'm not a millionaire. I don't have a lot of money at my disposal, but you know, it is what it is. We're doing some things. I promised you that debt update. All of that's coming in a video this week. You will be seeing Jessie this week. Jessica is my 14-year-old. It's my youngest daughter, and she's going to come on board to help fill in these pages and talk you through them. Reason being is, y'all know, if you don't yet, I have retinitis pigmentosa. I lost my vision starting out at 39 years old, and it just went downhill from there. I was born with the eye condition, didn't know when it was going to come on, where it was going to deteriorate my eyes, and y'all, from 39 to 47, it's gone. Okay, I have no longer any shadowing, shaping, or outline. I am strictly down to light and dark sensitivity. Part of the reason this house spring clean had to happen immediately is because this functional house has to be a little bit more functional for somebody who is totally blind, with the exception of light and dark sensitivity, versus somebody who can see. So the house has to be my way set up now, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. So that has taken priority currently right now. Part of the reason we're behind. Household is no longer sick, y'all. We have been on a roller coaster for 6 months. People have been sick. We have been sharing germs and just colds and all kinds of things, but we are back on track, and we are here to cash stuff for the first week of March, y'all. Now, I don't have my budget to you. Promise you that's coming this week. Debt updates coming this week. A little scared to show you how much debt we are back in, but it is what it is, and we got to kick gear and start working on paying off debt again. Which is fine, not a problem. I'm not sweating or stressing about it. It's just going to have to be thrown in the mix of things that we have to pay off. So, $100 is being cash stuff for the first week of March. Yes, we're doing this backwards. Budget usually comes first, then cash stuffing, but we didn't have time for that, and we're making time later on this week to show you the budget. Uber is not happening right now. This is over $70 in here, but the bottom line is my daughter's driving me everywhere. My daughter moved up to Independence. If you guys don't already know, in my last video, I did tell you my daughter's having another little boy, and she's having him in September. So kudos to her. I'm having another grandson. I'm super excited. Name is up in the air. We're thinking that she's going to name him Azriel River, but we're not quite sure. It's up in the air. So my grandson, Adonis, who will be 5 in June, is going to have a little baby brother. So she did move close to me, and currently she's in my house still, but she's looking at apartments and houses within a 5 to 10, 15-minute range of me. So if she's going grocery shopping, I'm making the way to go grocery shopping. She'll call me and say, hey, Mom, I'm going to go grocery shopping. You want to go with? Even here in the house, she'll still call me when she's downstairs in her room, and she'll be like, hey, Mom, I'm going to go to the grocery store. Do you need anything? Do you want to come with? Y'all, I'll take the advantage and go with her. If she's going, I'm going. It's keeping me off Uber, which is saving me hundreds of dollars a month right now. So we're going to keep up with that and let that be. Let the money sit, because if I do need to go somewhere and I don't want to go with her, or she doesn't have the time to go, then I can still take Uber. I'm still independent. So that's for that. Variable spending is in case I am not fully funded with Uber, or I need to add more money to it, or if I go over on groceries. Okay, this gets filled out when this challenge gets done. This is my 5.5K challenge that is currently on my Etsy shop. Now, I've been promising you to turn it into a pack, and we're going to do it. My son is making the revisions here within the hour to add the dashboards, blank dashboards, which are these dashboards here. They will not have the words on them, y'all, if you buy the printable version, the print on demand, where you print it yourself. It will just have that actually thrown in. It'll be when you open up your file, you'll have the 10-page bundle, which is $100 through $1,000 challenge. They're coloring challenges, and you can put your own, you print your own dashboard out. It'll be the second option. So when you go and purchase this, give me a few hours, don't do it right now. When you go to purchase this, if you do the printable version, it's only a couple of bucks on my Etsy shop. Then you can also open it up, and it'll have a file there that says dashboards, blank dashboards, and you can print out 10 dashboards at a time. And with that, you can go ahead and write your own categories in for each one of the savings challenge. So for example, the $100 savings challenge, I named it veritable buffer. So once it reaches 100, I throw it in here. Again, this is for groceries or Uber if I go over on either. So I'm not reaching into my bank and grabbing from there. Just a heads up, this is a long video. We got a lot to talk about. I got some self-care items to show you. I've got a game board to explain to you that's coming on board here this week. I've got a couple of game boards coming on board. I already have 2 in my shop. I'm throwing another 4 or 5 game boards online here within the next couple of weeks, but I'm super excited. I'm taking my most popular product on Etsy and flipping it into a game board, and it's going to be phenomenal. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I decided that this is the veritable buffer. We have $100 to put into for the first week of March. So we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Yes, I don't count as fast as Erica from Black and Blue, but I'm working my way through. I love how she counts her money so fast. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I try, but I mess up a lot. So anyways, with that being said, y'all, just showing you guys, I got my pen back from my son. This is my pen from Black and Blue. This is from Miss Erica. Oh my God, I love it. drippedbye.com is her website, and let me tell you, I got a wish list going on that site. Oh my gosh, I got so many things I'd love to buy on that site. All right, so if you do buy this in the printable version, again, you will get the blank dashboards, you'll get the 10-page bundle, and you can go at it and name your own categories. If you get the physical copy, you'll get all 10 of the pages again. You'll get 10 dashboards, and if you want me to put your titles on them, I can do it, and then you'll get the 10 stickers, which is the 100 through 1,000. That's what I have. Y'all, I already have this ready to go. I just need to get it on board with Etsy. So just for your knowledge, it's going to go on today. So $10 is actually going in to our variable buffer. Second one is $200. That's for me. That's my self-care. I just got some self-care items. You'll see that here in a minute. I'm so super shocked. I'm so super excited. I've been wanting these for a while. 2 more are on the way. They'll be here in a few days from Amazon. I did buy them used, but in mint condition, and I saved a ton of money. So $200. Once I reach 200, I pull it. It goes into my bucket on my Capital One 360. That's where all my buckets are at. On Capital One 360 is my little accounts, and then they're all named. So it makes it really easy to go into each one, pull what I need, and pay what I need. $300 challenge is for my pets. That is Romy, Tucker, Gia, and Bella. Those are my 4 Chihuahuas. This is for anything for emergency vet-wise or personal care. Gia is the only one, or Jaya. Gia has a lot of different names, y'all. I swear she's in the witness protection program. We call her Gia. Her name is Jaya. It's spelled Jhaya. There's not even a G in her name, but we call her Gigi, Jaya, Jaya, JJ, G, J. She's got a lot of little nicknames. All my dogs have nicknames, but hers is the most extravagant. Anyway, she does not like her nails being clipped by us. The other 3 get their nails clipped here at the house and grinded down. I have all the pieces that I need for their doggy care box. And she doesn't like it. She just will not hold still. She will nip, she will bite, and we're not playing her games. So she does go in to get her nails clipped. It costs $10. I'm good with that. They do it in 30 seconds flat. They weigh her, and we're out the door. So anyways, all of their annual visits is taken care of for the next 3 years. This is just strictly for ER visits. knock on wood, Murphy's Law is not moving in. He's not welcome at my house. And for personal care. So Gia is going to go get her nails clipped today, by the way. Gonna get her prettiness on, and we'll probably paint them later. The $400 challenge is getting $10, and that's back to bank. This is my bank buffer, y'all. I am not a zero-based budgeter. A lot of people think you need to be zero-based in order to make budgeting work. That's not the case. I do have free money in my bank account that I can use as well. I call it a cushion, so maybe that's not zero-based budgeting to a lot of people because it does have a name, but it's in there, and it's just in case something is to happen. I got to keep my account flooded with money as well. So there we go, $400 challenge. $500 is summer groceries. Let's just say this is really groceries year round, because bottom line is I will go ahead and grill chicken, hot dogs, and burgers and brats and all of that outside in the dead of winter in a snow blizzard on my porch. I don't care. What I would like to tell you is I would really like to pull this money here shortly in the future when I reach $500 and I want to get a smoker. So this may be switching to it's still summer groceries. It's just a smoker for putting summer groceries into. I don't know. Hit me down below. Tell me what you think. But I do want a smoker. The bottom line is we're getting one. $600 challenge is getting $10. And this is for my Etsy shop, which I have already restocked tremendously. So we'll talk about that in the debt update coming up. All right. $700 challenge is just household supplies that we need. $10 went in. $800 challenge is for my cash emergency. Got to have a buffer everywhere I'm at. No matter what I have, I got a buffer everywhere. I got a buffer in my bank. I got buffers in my wallets. I got buffers in my savings challenges. Y'all, we just need a buffer, okay? If I don't have enough cash to pull out of these, at least when I get to 800, I can just go ahead and filter that back in here if I'd like to. I need to put cash or stash drawer in here. And I was hearing about this stash drawer situation when I was watching Bunny over at Hopping Into Budget with Bunny. Y'all, she said I was talking about stash drawer, and I was like, what's a stash drawer? And that's the extra money she puts in that she doesn't use for her savings challenge that week, and she can build that money up, or she can pull money out of that stash drawer envelope to filter it for other savings challenges that she might need to bulk up or needs the extra money for, so that she doesn't have to pull an IOU card. And I thought, holy crap, that's the best thing on the planet. I love it. You'll be seeing the stash drawer envelope next week in here, because I did create the savings challenge so that you can put it in your binders, and it's coming into mine. So thank you, Bunny, for showing that stash drawer situation, because I was like, cha-ching, next level genius right there. Let me tell you, that is just, and she's on fire. Y'all, go watch her. She is saving some money. $10 is going into my $900 challenge. That's split between Danya, Jessica, and Philip. Those are my 3 teenagers left in my house. I cannot wait to be an empty nester, aka really hopefully can be that soon in the future. But because I want my kids to be independent, y'all, when it comes down to it. If something ever happens to me, because we're not granted another day on this planet, we are given it. We are not actually owed it. So if something happens, I want my kids to I want to make sure that my kids are always independent, that they're successful, and that they can do what they can do. They all know about budgeting. Let me tell you, I throw them in hardcore into budgeting, and it's no joke. They are learning. They're learning more things than high schoolers are learning. $10 is going into our moving, because we are going to be moving to Florida in the future. There's no joke, no lie about that. We are moving to Florida, where I plan to have a year-round garden and do all the canning things. So there we go. $100 cash stuffing first week of March is done. Budget is on its way to y'all this week. I can't make any apologies, honestly, because we just been some busy bees around here, let me tell you. But it's coming, y'all. I'm not longer sick. I'm working on my migraine management. It's the only thing I got to do. And because I have chronic fatigue syndrome, y'all, I just got to fight through that, all right? All right, 6 color dot challenge. Let's talk about this, because let me tell you, I've had a lot of questions on this, and I've had a lot of people buy this, and you guys been buying me out of stock. Thank you. I buy myself out of stock too sometimes. So, 6 color dot challenge. If you buy the actual printable on demand, all you get is the 6 cards, right? Red, yellow, blue, green, purple, orange. I think I named them all. Yellow, blue, green, purple, orange. Yellow, blue, green, purple, orange, red. So you get the 6 color challenge, right? It's 6 different colors, and that's what you get. You do not get the 6 color dot die, and you do not get a pair of dice if you buy the physical copy. Now, if you buy the physical copy, don't go back and buy the printable copy, because I send it to you in a file on Etsy, after I mail your product out, I will send you the file. Keep it in your computer so you can print it over and over again. Do not go back and buy it on top of buying the physical copy, because I give you the forever reprintable for free. So if you buy the physical copy, you get 2 dice. Now I might be switching these dice out here really fast, but you get 2 dice, right? 2 6-sided dice. You get the 6-colored dot. This is the 6-colored dot die. It's got all 6 colors on there for y'all to see. Okay, and you get the dice. You get this page bundle. You get the 2-page bundle because I give it to you in full sheet in case you want it in full sheet. You can throw this on your printer and print it over and over and over again if you want. And then you get the cut files, which is, I give you all 6 of them in the cut form. Okay, so here's the deal. I've had a lot of questions on this. I am turning this into a epic game board today. I'm so excited because I'm gonna be playing that game board. Let me tell you, my problem was I wanted to simplify things, and I have done that, but I need to bring a couple of sinking funds back on board. Even if they're digitally done, I need to bring them back on board. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'll talk about the game board in a minute because, oh my God, it's epic. I just came up with this idea and thought, oh my God, I gotta do this, okay? Anyways, you take your color die, okay? And what you do is when you look at these cards, they all have different colors at the top, right? They have all these little boxes. You got your total here, and then you got a space here. The space here is for you to write whatever your category is that you want to save for. If it's lawn care, if it's garden, if it's pets, if it's groceries, if it's 1 month ahead, whatever your categories are, you write them in the space on the left-hand side at the bottom. What you do is you take this dice and you roll it. When you land on the color, you go to that color card. Say that color is whatever this color is. Y'all, I apologize, I can't see it, but whatever that color is, say you landed on that color with this die, right? Then what you do is you have an option. 1 dice, 2 dice. If you want to get crazy and you got more dice in your house and you want to make this a bigger challenge, you can add as many dice as you want. Choose your budget. I don't want to confine people to a single level budget because everybody's finances are different. So say you only wanted to save up to $6, you roll 1 dice. If you want to save up to $12, you roll 2 dice. If you want to save even more, roll more dice. And then add up your dice. Say this one has maybe say it's a 6 and a 2. So that would be $8. So then you'll go to this and you'll write $8 in the first little slot. The next time you roll this color, you roll the dice, you add the next number into the slot. And you can just do this until all these slots are filled. And then that's how much you should have in your savings challenge envelope. Because if you roll an 8, then you put $8 into your binder envelope. The next time you roll the next amount, you add it up, you put it into the next one. So say you roll an 8 the first time. The second time you land on this color, say you roll a 5 and a 5. That's 10. So the next square, you'll write 10. So in the first 2 squares, you'll have an 8 and a 10. So you should have $18 in your envelope after that. Once you get everything done, total it up, put the total here, and that's how much money you should have saved for whatever sinking fund because you rolled that color. See what I'm saying? So that's what you get. Okay. So how am I going to flip this into a game board? Y'all know Monopoly, right? I know Monopoly. We love Monopoly. I can kick really serious butt on Monopoly, and I'm very selfish in Monopoly because I make you pay if you land on my spot. You don't get no IOU, okay? Here's what I'm going to do. Imagine that this is a game board. Let's turn this sideways. Actually, let's flip it so you don't see anything on that side. Okay, imagine that this is a game board because it is going to be an 8.5 by 11 game board. And it's going to be sideways like this. You're going to have a row here, a row here, a row here, a row here. Imagine Monopoly. You remember the colors at the top of Monopoly, the green, the blue for Boardwalk, the green for North Carolina, all that stuff, you know, all of it. So you're going to have 6 different colors. You're going to have all 6, orange, yellow, blue, green, purple, and red. And they're going to have the colors at the top. But the boxes that you land in are going to be blank. And you're going to have those 6 colors over here, and the 6 colors over here, and the 6 colors back over here. So you're going to have the exact same colors on the board. But what you're not going to have is anything written in the little boxes, okay? And here's why. That gives you 24 sinking funds around the board, y'all. 24, okay? So, say you got a red here, you got your red over here. Say you're over here and you're past this red spot here. Whatever sinking fund you're on here is what you're going to put your money into, right? But you're going to write 24 sinking funds, y'all. I don't care if you write a whole bunch of different sinking funds, whatever you want to do, right? I'm not giving you an amount because here's the deal. You're here, and say you're on green here. Say red's here, but green's here, right? And you roll a red again. It's like, oh boy, you don't go back to this red. You go around the board to the next red, and whatever that sinking fund is, you pull that sinking fund card. Now, remember, those sinking fund cards here, you're going to have 4 of each. You're going to have 4 purple, 4 red, 4 yellow, 4 green, 4 blue, 4 orange, right? And every single one of them is going to have a slot where you put your sinking funds. So you're going to fill out 24 cards. Say this red was for budgeting, for groceries, extra groceries. Say this red over here might be for pets. So if you're past this and you roll next red and you go here and it says pets on this red, you're going to pull that card where it says red with a sinking fund at the bottom on the left hand side that you wrote in pets, and you're going to go ahead and put the money into pets. If you roll another red and you go on this side, it's going to be another red category, and you're going to pull that sinking fund card, and whatever you roll, you're going to add to your actual envelope. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, leave them down below. But that's what you're going to do. I have not named the challenge. That is where we're stuck, naming the challenge. You're going to get the laminated card, you're going to get the 6-color dot, you're going to get the paradise, and you're going to get 24 of these trackers already cut down for you. You're going to get 4 of each, and then you can play the game. I love it. It's genius. It's perpetual. You can keep going. When you fill the cards back up, you'll take a new set of cards, because guess what, y'all? You're going to get these cards laminated as well. I'm going to send you a laminated sheet, full sheet like this. You can stick it on your printer, and you can laminate it, or laminate it. You can print it over and over again and get brand new cards, and just cut it out and replay the game. If you need to change your categories or whatnot, maybe you got another category, whatever. So you're going to get this set. Not only are you going to get 24 cards already pre-cut for you, you're going to get this set laminated, this double set. Okay, you're going to get it laminated. You're going to get 24 cards. You're going to get the single color dot. You're going to get a pair of dice. You're going to get the game board in 2 forms. You're going to get a game board that looks just like this, that is not laminated, in case you don't like lamination. You don't want to write on a lamination one. You're also going to get the game board laminated. And the reason for that is it's your forever game board. You can always go to your printer and put it on your copy machine and copy it and print out another copy. That way you consistently have it. So here's my dilemma. I don't have the name for the game board yet. Okay, but it's going to have 24 sinking categories for you to be able to use and write it all in. Okay, so that's what I have for you for the game board that is coming live and on board today as soon as my daughter gets home. We just are stuck at a name. We got a couple of names, but we're not quite sure yet what we're going to do. So, anyways, there we go. If you want to throw a name down in the description box below and try to help us name this game board, if I use your name for the game board, you will get the game board set completely for free. I will send it to you. That is the giveaway for this. It's a little sneaky giveaway, but that's a giveaway part for you. Okay, you have to have the winning name for the game board. That is the only thing holding us back. I don't know if my daughter's gonna come up with it. I don't know if one of you guys will come up with it. Throw in your suggestions, please, because I need some help on that. Self-care items before we let you go today is these 2 books. I got them from Amazon, and I got used copies. This one only cost me $11. Kent Rawlings is one of my absolute favorite YouTubers. I am obsessed with this channel. I'm obsessed with his his everything. I mean, everything about the way he cooks and things, his website, you name it. I'm like focused laser on it, and I had to have his cookbooks. I have 2 of his other cookbooks coming in this week. I did buy used but in great condition books, and I saved a ton of money doing it, but I needed the Kent Rawlings cookbooks in my life. I needed to have them. Yes, I can go to the website. Yes, I can print some things out. Yes, I can watch his YouTube channel and print things out. Y'all, what happens if the internet goes down? What if we get a solar flare and we're in trouble and all internet's lost and all electronics are lost for like a couple of years? It's possible. It can happen. I wanted the books. I absolutely wanted the book. This is my self-care item to myself and to Jessica and anybody else who wants to use it. So this is one of 3 of the Kent Rowling cookbooks that I have purchased off Amazon. Again, I did go ahead and opt in for the actual used version. This was the last used version that they had in the seller that I used. So I got that for myself. The other 2 are on their way here. Again, I did purchase everything used but in mint condition, and I saved like $10, anywhere from $8 to $10 per book doing that. The other one is the Pioneer Woman. I need a little bit of Pioneer Woman in my life as well. Love her vlogs, love the YouTube, love Food Network with all her videos, and you know, she's just an amazing person, okay? And this one is for getting dinners on the table a lot faster. Our lifestyle is changing. Our schedules are getting absolute busy. You'll be seeing some Plan With Me videos. I'm going to bring those on board. I don't know if you guys are interested in them or not, but we're bringing them on board regardless, okay? We're interested in them, and we need to get organized. So I went ahead and purchased this as well, used, but in mint condition. And this is getting your food on your table faster. It's getting dinners on table faster. I do plan to buy a couple more of her cookbooks, but I wanted to start out with this one first, okay? So I did. So those are my self-care items that I have for you to show you. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, throw it down in the comment section down below. Hopefully we will get that game board up for you tonight. A couple more game boards are coming on board, hopefully by the end of this week. We have Fast Food Frenzy coming on board, which is a game board, and we also have Moving Out, which is a game board that's coming on board as well for all of you. So after that, we've got a couple more game boards we need to make. We have a grocery game board, we have a pets game board, and we have a My First Apartment game board. So those will be the additional 3 after these other 3 come out, and that will give us 6, 7, that'll give us a total of 8 game boards put up on Etsy, hopefully within the next 2 to 3 weeks. And then we will be done with the game board section, and we're moving on to full challenges that you are able to print on demand. We're working on the envelopes now to go with that, because some people did say that they would prefer to have a printable envelope that they can just cut and tape and put their items into versus actually using like a binder. So that is what we're working on now. We do have the Beef Up Your Savings Challenge already for you to print. It does not have the envelope on there yet. We got to work on that envelope to make sure that it is fine and it prints fine before I put that and attach that to that file. And we also have one other one, which is Sink Your Debt, up on our full sheet printable on demand as well, that we have not attached an envelope to it yet, but we are in the process of working on that. As I said, we are working very hard in this house. We have a lot of things going on. My house is looking crazy. We're going to finish up all the laundry, and then I'm going to go through and we're going to sort all the clothes today so that Danya can get everything out by Wednesday, I believe it is, to the church for donation for clothing, and then we are moving into getting other things done. So again, we'll catch you in the next video. Just know that the debt is coming out, the monthly budget for March is coming out, our Plan With Me's are coming out, our products are being pumped out and done. Our self-care items, I'm collecting them, y'all. It's time for mommy to have some self-care items. You know, I like a lot of moms, I put my kids first, which is what we should always do, but we always do lack in putting ourselves first every once in a while and getting something that we want. This is something that I need. Can I see this? No, but my kids can read it, and they can read it to me, and we can work through these recipes together. I have a very, very good set of remembering everything, and with that being said, when they do a recipe a couple of times over, it's locked into my knowledge. So when Jessica leaves my house, she'll be able to take the cookbooks with her, but I'm gonna tell you, she's gonna make sure I have the recipes down before she does so I have to have them memorized. That is what we have for you today. I hope to catch you in the next video. Until then, we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.